Hey guys, welcome back to the Sensu Pop channel. All right, so today again we have our special guest, which he is a very common guest right now in our in our channel. So Alex, do you want to say hi to the audience?
Hey everybody, it's me again.
Okay, all right. So this is the first time I am looking at this list. So what did you do with this list? Did you came out first or something?
Okay, so I got this deck inspiration from No Counters, No Combos. So shout out to them.
Okay.
Yep. So recently they did a deck profile on Sun Gohan, the leader that you see in this deck list. It's centered around Gogeta. So the game plan was to feed the drop zone with sparking, and so that he can hit the Gogeta's either the Gogeta 5 or Gogeta 7 by turn 4 and turn 5. So basically it was kind of a reactive deck. So the first few turns you just do nothing but charge mana and play some counter plays, and then when you're ready to do your Gogeta you do them. So I saw the deck, I found it interesting, so I built the exact same deck, brought it to a local tourney. I had mixed results because I came across bad matchups, but having played the deck, I found it to be very fun. So I was looking at ways on how I can improve the deck, and then I was reading the leader effect again, where it says on the flip side, you can activate main, choose up to one yellow Saiyan card in the drop area with an energy cost of 3 or more, add it to your hand, and you get the skill for the duration of the game. So I was looking through the card list. I put in the parameters: yellow Saiyan, 3 drop or more, and then I noticed that the new Vegeta and Kaba card from the expert deck, it was the target. So
all right.
Reading
it's not Path to Greatness. It is the Vegeta the Vegeta and Kappa card.
Yes, and because this is a counterplay, sort of like a counterplay deck, so it's crucial that you charge multicolor cards in the first few turns. So we have the various figure god. That is almost always a mana fix for us, and with its permanent effect, you can cancel the energy exhaust if there's another blue and yellow card in your energy. So I think in No Counters, No Combos deck, they were using Bojack, if I'm not wrong, and I found Bojack to be a little bit lacking. So and then I transformed Vegeta and Kaba, and then I realized that why if Vegeta and Kaba has the Vegeta trait, let me search for a Goku that has the same power level, which is 19k, and guess what? Path to Greatness.
It's Path to Greatness, right? So
yes,
it says that if you do, so you're talking about the Aegis skill, right? So if you do choose up to one blue or yellow in a drop area with energy 2 or less with no Q and play that card, you are not talking about that, right?
I wasn't. I'll move into that later. But what I want to delve on now is in this deck you still get to play Gogeta, but the fusion targets are entirely different. So in the No Counters, No Combos deck profile, I realized that we couldn't really use the leader effect to take the card back because they were running the Vanilla, Goku, and Vegeta cards. So decided to try to up the power level, and I realized that Vegeta and Kaba and Son Goku Path to Greatness, they had the same power levels and they were fusion targets.
Okay, so you're talking about fusion targets. So
yes, that's right. Yes,
happened that Vegeta and Kappa, it's still a Vegeta card with 19k. So 19k together with Son Goku Path to Greatness, it is your Gogeta target.
Yes, and when I realized that I could use Path to Greatness, that was when shit really got serious. So if you run Path to Greatness, there's no way you cannot run Height of Mastery Son Goku.
Yes, correct. Yep.
Yeah. So I would like to say that this deck has quite a number of outs to close the game. So depending on your matchup, if it's a slow matchup, a reactive matchup, you can go the slow way by doing the Gogeta plays, or if you feel like aggro is the way to go, you could actually do the Son Goku Path to Greatness line of play. So once you get to turn 3, you play Son Goku Path to Greatness, leave it there. Next turn, you swap into Height of Mastery and try to close out the game. So as you can see, we do have the normal counterplay cards in the deck. We have Son Gohan counterplay deck. The counterplay card. We also have the Champa counterplay card. And then you realize that I actually put in 2 Swift Retaliation Cooler.
So
this card, well, it's the new Batring Laser, but pretty expensive one at that.
Yes.
It costs 3 yellow mana. But the thing is, in the current meta, no one is expecting people to counter the counter. So I would say this card can come in clutch sometimes. It can really catch your opponent off guard. You know, they perhaps can sense like Gogeta or Height of Mastery coming, and then when they try to negate the attack, you surprise them with Swift Retaliation Cooler.
How many energy do you need though to do such a play? You're not
so this is that's right. Although we're not ramping, but fortunately, Son Gohan is an untapped 2 leader. So let's say you curve out really nicely, and let's say you keep your you do the Height of Mastery play. You can do it. Do the swap, awaken, untap 2 mana, and perhaps you can swing the first time with Height of Mastery, put a Senzu on it, and then you get to 3 open mana, right? Then that is one option to leave yourself up with 3 open mana for counter.
Wow, but it's a very expensive play.
It is, but like I said, it's really situational. So you know, that's why there's only 2 cards, and you more often than not, is usually a side deck target for me. Like, you know, I will take this card out and I'll put something else in.
All right. Okay. The question is, why this leader? For the burst?
Firstly, it is to feed for the burst. Yes, that's right. So in order to play Gogeta, you need to have cards in your drop zone. So Son Gohan it assures you of hitting the requirement as early as turn 3 or turn 4.
Okay. So you are using his burst option. There are so many other leaders with burst option though. So why Gohan?
I just wanted to prove that a trash tier leader can top a local tournament.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Gohan has the activate main ability, which is choose 1 yellow Saiyan in your drop area with energy cost 3 or more and add it into your hands. Negate the skill for the duration of the turn. How good is this card? How good is this ability?
Yeah, so this ability comes in really clutch when you're going for your Gogeta play. So, for example, if let's say your hand, you're missing one part of the fusion. For example, you only have Vegeta and Kaba in your hand, but you do not have a Path to Greatness. I would assume by the time you should have quite a number of cards in your drop zone, and you could actually pull back Path to Greatness into your hand, and vice versa. So, for example, if I have Path to Greatness but I do not have Vegeta and Kaba, I can actually look to my drop zone. If there's a Vegeta and Kaba, I can pull it back and then I can go for my fusion play.
All right, so his activate main ability, it is for you to get the cards that you need. If it's Vegeta, bring back Vegeta. If it's Goku, bring back Goku so that you can go for your Gogeta
yes.
play. All right.
Yes, right. Yeah, there's also another line of play. So in a way, it lets you cycle through your drop zone. So for example, as you can see, Vegeta and Kaba, it's Aegis effect. When you activate Aegis, you may choose 1 card from your hand and place it in a drop area. And if you do so, you can choose 1 blue or yellow Universe 6 card in the drop area with an energy cost of 2 or less, and no keyword skills, and play the card. Yeah, so as you can see, I put in 2 kills and 4 cauliflowers. So in the previous deck build, there was Krillin that helped to, like for Self Awakeners and put on critical pressure. But I tried to tweak around a little bit, and I realized that Cauliflower might actually work better because, as we all know, Cauliflower's effect is you can choose one card in your life, add it to your hand, and if you do so, you can tap one of your opponent's energy.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's not a keyword skill, so this is a legit target. Like same like kill. So I think people might be wondering why we don't play Son Goku the Awaken the SER. Yeah, the Awaken Power. Yeah. Instead we run the Potara SER. So the leader actually helps you to pull back the SER if you accidentally burst into the SER. Because the SER itself is also a target of the leader's effect.
Okay.
And also kill. Yeah. You could also use kill. You can play kill of. You can hard cast kill, or you can play kill of the AG's card, and then you can get back the SCR from kill as well.
It's a legit 3 or more. All right. So the reason why you play this SCR is because you can actually pull them back into your hands, right? From your Aegis, from your kill effect, or from your Gohan effect.
Yeah. Of course.
All right. Okay, that's why you're not going for Victory Strike.
Yes, but I just want to tell you people out there, if you feel that the Potara SCR is not working well for you, feel free to switch to Son Goku the Awaken Power. But nowadays there are many answers to Son Goku the Awaken Power. So I figured out that maybe try to throw your opponents off the track a little bit, make them think that you're running Son Goku the Awaken Power, but in fact you're just running the new Potara SCR.
But it's just difficult to throw your opponent out of track because of your burst ability, and if you're using it through your burst ability, you're showing your opponent which card you're going to put in it.
Yeah, that's that as well. But it's always nice to play a little bit of mind games with your opponent. Yeah, just let them try to guess what you're going through. What the heck are you doing with the?
All right, I see that you're playing Frost on your side deck, and I could imagine that is the for Janemba, which is very rampant.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So, Frost in the side deck is purely for Janemba matchups. But besides against Janemba, it's also something for you to put back some key cards into your deck in case you couldn't draw into them, or like for example, Gogeta. Let's say you accidentally milled into Gogeta, you can always send it back to the deck. Although the downside is it's sent to the bottom of the deck, so you have to find a way to shuffle the deck.
All right.
But I would say yes, Frost is really very much for Janemba matchups.
All right. So let's do a summary of the deck. The deck is that for the burst, so that you could put cards into your drop area, so that you can get the sparking effect, so that you can get off Gogeta, right?
Yes, right.
And you decided to go, and if you need an aggro win card, go for Son Goku Path to Greatness to Height of Mastery to try to win the game. And if you're playing the longer game, if things allows you to play the longer game, stay alive, concentrate, play the counter play game, and when the time is right, use go for the fusion target, so you bring Gogeta Heroes Revive onto the deck, onto the board itself, and if you're missing any key cards, use your leader's ability to bring back either the Vegeta or Son Goku, so that you can proceed to do your fusion.
Union fusion.
Union
that's
fusion, right? All right, sounds pretty good. So you got a pretty good result in your 20, or was it another prelim or something?
It was just a local tourney, but managed to top. So
okay, pretty sure like people are caught off guard by the
they were kind of caught off guard, and they had to second guess like what is it.
what are you doing, right?
And then
What I like
you
about
know,
this deck is even though
yeah,
I do
yeah,
not
when
like Hydro Mastery
Mm.
and I do not like
Mhm.
the Gogeta,
Gogeta.
yep, but
Yeah.
it is 2 win cons and it sounds really legit. And Alex, this is really nice that you are always trying to make trash tier leader work. That's pretty,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah, yeah.
awesome. All right,
Yeah,
good.
because
So, yep. So, any words to say before we end the video?
just as usual, all you guys out there, don't take the deck too seriously. Like I say, it's a trash tier leader, but I think if played correctly, it can catch people off guard, and it can kind of win the tier one decks. Yeah. So just on a side note, I noticed that in our current meta, people seldom run spot removals. So the reason why I main dimensional Banisher full is because for that exact reason I needed some spot removals.
Yeah,
This
and
is what
you
I
have
found out. Yeah,
Fusion Gogeta also for your spot removal.
yeah, that's right. And
Yeah.
if you're playing a slow game, I suggest you could main full the Dark Banisher.
Yep.
The new card from the anniversary box. So when you go for your Gogeta play, and you can perhaps do some Senzu Bean plays and untap your energy and have enough energy to play full the Dark Banisher and close the game out. Yeah.
All right. That sounds really good. So a final shout out also to No Counters, No Combos for doing for giving the idea that you work on and that you put in your own take on it. And Alex, please come back more with more of this. Please come back more often with all this creative build that you have. Yeah.
Sure. I think we are working on a deck build right now. We have been testing it, working out pretty well. So we are doing a final tweak, and I hope to bring this deck profile together with Melvin to you guys in the next video.
All right, that sounds good. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and the explanation. If you guys want to ask us any question, feel free, write your comments down in the comment section. If you guys want to contact me directly, follow me on my Instagram, links in the description box. Send me a message from there. If not, guys, see you guys in the next video. All right, ciao, bye.